Hi, I'm Caleb Giddings from Gun Nuts Media, and what you just saw was an extremely unlikely event in the self-defense world, and that was needing to reload a compact revolver. So, when we're talking about carrying small revolvers for personal defense, what we're talking about here is accepting that your risk profile lends itself more towards shooting and not towards gunfight. If all I'm carrying is 5 rounds and maybe a 5-round reload, I'm not thinking that I'm going to get into any protracted gunfighting situations. But let's talk about that reload. There are 3 different tools you can use to reload a small 5-shot revolver. The first is simply carrying loose rounds in your pocket, like these 148 grain wad cutters. This is the slowest and least efficient way to reload a revolver because you have to open up the cylinder, hold it like this, and then thumb rounds one at a time into the gun. Now, if you're going to use that method, there is an optimal way to do it. You'll fire your 5 shots, bang, 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 break the gun open, and hold it in your support hand. Get those naughty empties out, and then hold the gun straight up and down so that you can drop your rounds in. Not great, but okay. The next way is to use a speed strip. I don't own any speed strips because I don't like them. I just don't, all right? Speed strips, kind of the same idea. Empties out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's some tricks to the speed strip that will help make you faster with it. The real pro guys will use a 6-shot speed strip but only load 4 rounds in it so that they can go 2 at a time and then get the gun back in the fight. But for me, the best way to reload a small compact revolver like this is with the Speed Bees speed loader, all right? When you're reloading from a speed loader, you've got 2 options on how to do it. Now, I like the Speed Bees speed loader because it's spring-loaded. All I have to do is press it into the gun. There's no knobs to twist or anything like that. It's simple, it's effective, and it works. When you're reloading from one of these, you have 2 choices with how you manipulate the gun. You can either do what I do, fire your 5 shots, break the gun open, and then I'm going to hit the ejection rod with my support hand, grab my speed loader from wherever it is, and I'm just going to look it straight into the gun, push, drop, and back on target. Just like that. Now, the other method that you can use for this is very similar, but involves changing the hand that the gun is in. Let's take a look at that now. I'm going to need to do a weird cut here while I load this speed loader. Now, the other method that we're talking about involves changing the hand that the gun is in. And this is similar to what I did when I was reloading with loose rounds. However, I'm going to use the speed loader now. So I'm going to fire my shots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to be out of ammo. I'm going to break the gun open. I'm going to hold it vertically to get those empties out. And then with my dominant hand, as I roll it over, I'm going to look the rounds straight in, just like I did. Press, release, let that speed loader fall away, and then I'm going to establish my master grip as I drive the gun back towards the trigger and fire my shot. I personally prefer to keep the gun in my shooting hand and keep the speed loader in my weak hand. That's because before I started shooting revolvers, I came from semi-automatic pistols where everything was done right here. It's a little bit more familiar to me, and it's a little bit easier to me. One thing that I will say is the rounds in with your weak hand does not work if you're not using a Speed Bees or a Comp 1 or Comp 2 or Comp 3 type loader. Again, the most important thing, though, is practice. If you want to get good at reloading one of these guns on the clock, you have to practice it. The one I did from concealment at the start of the video was a 4-second reload. That is 3.5 seconds. Wait, my math is not good. That is 2 seconds slower than a fast reload from concealment with a semi-automatic pistol. So, if you do carry one of these, and you do opt to carry a reload, get yourself some snap caps and practice, practice, practice. I'm Caleb Giddings. Until next time, remember, run your gun, not your mouth.